What's going on, you guys? So in the last video we got the holes cut out in the trunk back there. As you can see, we're getting ready to start cutting off these quarter panels, but before we can cut those off, we do need to make mounts for the taillights. So let's get started, and I think we're going to do that today. So I think what we're going to do first is I'm just going to go through, kind of give you guys a little bit of an idea of how we're going to do this, and then just set the camera up and get to work, I guess. Alright, so here's the plan basically. We're going to put 2 rib nuts in this bracket right here. Make a plate that will bolt onto there. And then down here we're going to do like a clevis system that'll come out. And then a tube that will bolt between that. And then once that's in place, basically just connect that to a rod up here, so there'll be one single bolt holding that on. And the point of that is going to be, so if I get this car in a rear impact or something like that after it's tubed out, the taillight will be mounted where it needs to go. But if it gets hit, since it'll be on a pivot right here, this will actually be able to just swing over and move real easily without hopefully taking too much damage into everything else. So that's kind of the plan. Gonna set the camera up and start cutting stuff.
Find me in the corner of the room, not ready to resume, 'cause like I'm taking, don't wanna be alone, but I'm not in control. I'm looking for somebody, I'm looking for somebody, I'm looking for somebody.
Okay, so here's where we're at so far. We have our brackets that will get welded onto the chassis made. So those are gonna go right around there. And this piece in here will actually rotate if something hits it. Bar goes up to there. So we have this bracket that'll bolt on there. I'm not really sure if this bracket is gonna actually be enough. Might just weld it onto the chassis, or might actually extend this bracket over to add a little more rigidity to it. But that's one of those things that once the quarter's off the car and that's mounted up there, we can figure that out later. But next step, get those brackets welded onto the back of the chassis.
I'm gonna try. Cute as hell, baby. Hotter than flames. Wanna burn together in a million ways. Now let me take the lead. Know you wanna play with me. Got secrets you might wanna see. You might wanna see. You might wanna. I know I'm not gonna regret this. Wanna get reckless, but you to the test, yeah. Oh baby, you're a sugar rush. I knew you were giving, temptation was craving. You love it, you hate it. Now let me take the lead. Know you wanna play with me. Got secrets you might wanna see. You might wanna see. You might wanna lock the doors, zip it off.
Okay, so now our bracket is all done, completed, and it goes on pretty easily. Just slides in here like that. Drop a bolt down through it, and then we'll be able to snug this up pretty tight to hold it in place, and then with like a big impact it'll actually have some give to it. So that just goes on there. Nice rigid solid mount for it, so super easy design, will work great, easy enough to replace, make a new one if I have to, and you know, hopefully it saves the taillight. If it doesn't, I mean, it held it in place and did its job for that at least. So cool. So we did only get the one side done right now. I don't really kind of see the point of filming and spending a bunch of time taking, you know, a long time to do a second one. Sorry, I'm kind of out of it today. I've been sick all day, and you know, it's like 9:30 right now. I just finally came out into the garage to do this stuff around like 7:38, something like that. So I'm a little bit out of it, but that's about all I'm gonna get done for filming on this today. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this one. So like the video if you liked it, subscribe to the channel if you're new, follow the build along, and until the next one, I'll catch you guys later.